Hi everybody. It's me again. Look, me. There I am. Look, it's all me. Ooh, me. Hello. Yes, back with my blog. This is late again. This is it's actually gone 3 o'clock in the morning now, and I'm watching Watchmen with my nephew. Um, yeah. So this bloggy vlog is for the 20th of May, even though it's like 3:20 in the morning on the 21st of May. But don't worry about that. So I'm gonna do another quick vlog because I won't bother with the biology and the psychology and then the philosophy. I'm just gonna do the history and the poetry because those are the things we started with. So I'm just gonna stick with those for now because it's so late and yeah, it's not really important, is it really? Nothing is important. It all means nothing, nothing at all. Right, so I've got a poem for you by Adelaide Crapsey. She lived from 1878 to 1914. This poem is called The Properly Scholarly Attitude, which I obviously don't have, especially when it comes to my blog. The poet pursues his beautiful theme, the preacher his golden beatitude, and I run after a vanishing dream, the glittering will o' the wisp gleam of the properly scholarly attitude, the highly desirable, the very advisable, the hardly acquirable, properly scholarly attitude. I envy the savage without any clothes, who lives in a tropical latitude. It's little of general culture he knows, but then he escapes the worrisome rose of the properly scholarly attitude, the unceasingly sighed over, wept over, cried over, the futilely died over properly scholarly attitude. I work and I work till I nearly am dead, and could say what the watchman said, that I could, but still with a sigh and a shake of the head, you don't understand, it is ruthlessly said, the properly scholarly attitude, the eye to be sought for, wrought for and fought for, the ne'er to be caught for, properly scholarly attitude. I really am sometimes tempted to say that it's merely a glittering platitude, that people have just fallen into the way when lacking a subject to tell of the sway of the properly scholarly attitude, the easily preachable, spread-eagled, speechable, impractical, unreachable, properly scholarly attitude. No, I like that poem. That was a good poem. If I'd read it a few times before to get an idea of the meter, so to speak, I could have probably read that a bit better. But that was quite an interesting poem. That was quite fun, actually. I enjoyed that poem, considering how old it is as well. I'm not sure when it was written, but the lady died in 1914, so at least 100 years ago that poem was. Well, over 100 years ago, definitely. So yeah, I enjoyed that. I would think that was comedic poem of the day. Pretty interesting. I might leave that page open and try and read it again. See if I can get the meter properly so it sounds more flowing. And the words are quite hard as well, which is poor. I didn't do too bad. Anyway, this day in history. 20th of May in the year 325, Roman Emperor Constantine calls the Council of Nicaea the first ecumenical Christian council. Right, obviously in Nicaea, I'm assuming. Yeah, he was a Christian emperor, Constantine. Doesn't he the one who brought Christianity to England? I think he might have been, or could have been his son. Not sure. I listened to some history podcasts, and I have heard of this guy spoken of. I think he helped to wipe out or begin the persecution of the Druids of England, I believe. Okay, in 1940, on this day, a concentration camp is established at Auschwitz, Poland, under SS Commandant Rudolf Heuss. Not good. Not good at all. And on this day in history, in 2002, East Timor gained its independence from Indonesia, becoming the first new country of the 21st century. So 15 years ago today, East Timor has been a country for 15 years. Is there a West Timor as a country? I don't think I've heard of it. Why would there be an East Timor, but not a West Timor? Oh, maybe there is. I don't know. There are so many countries in the world. Anyway, that's enough from me. I can't be bothered with anything else from my usual talking and stuff. I've recorded my show, my High Speed Hangover podcast show, my heavy metal show. It's already been recorded. I'll upload that tomorrow morning so you can check that bad boy out. Make sure you check out my podcast, High Speed Hangover Podcast, on podomatic.com. because it's heavy bloody metal, mate. Heavy bloody metal. Anyway, cheers for tuning in. All 2 or 3 of you. Yeah, if you 2 or 3 tell 2 or 3 friends, then that'll be 2 or 3 more people who can ignore my podcast. Bye.